Imagine a world where an invisible enemy crosses borders effortlessly, disrupting lives, economies, and the course of history. This is the reality of deadly pandemics that have shaped our past and continue to impact our present. In this video, we'll explore what a pandemic is and delve into the major pandemics that have occurred throughout history, and those that still affect us today. So, let's get started. What is a pandemic? A pandemic is a global outbreak of a disease that spreads across countries or continents, affecting a large number of people. Pandemics typically occur when a new infectious disease emerges, spreads easily from person to person, and causes significant illness and death. Here is the review of major pandemics in world history. Number 1. Plague of Athens, 430 BCE. During the second year of the Peloponnesian War, a deadly plague struck overcrowded Athens, killing about one-third of the population, including the statesman Pericles. Plague of Athens was likely caused by typhoid fever or an unknown pathogen. It caused severe symptoms like fever, thirst, and diarrhea, weakening Athens politically and militarily and contributing to its eventual defeat. Number 2. Antonine Plague, 165 to 180 CE. Likely caused by smallpox or measles, this epidemic spread through the Roman Empire via soldiers returning from the east. Antonine Plague caused fever, diarrhea, and pustules, killing 5 to 10 million people, including Emperor Lucius Verus. The plague weakened the Roman military and economy, hastening the empire's decline. Number 3. Justinian Plague, 541 to 542 CE. The first recorded bubonic plague pandemic, caused by Yersinia pestis, originated in the Byzantine Empire, likely via trade routes from Egypt. Justinian plague caused fever, swollen lymph nodes, and high mortality, killing 25 to 50 million people and devastating the population and economy. Recurrences persisted for 2 centuries, hindering Emperor Justinian I's ambitions to restore the Roman Empire. Number 4. Black Death, 1347 to 1351, one of history's deadliest pandemics. The Black Death, caused by Yersinia pestis, originated in Central Asia and spread via fleas on rats. Plague manifested as bubonic, septicemic, and pneumonic forms, killing 25 to 30 million in Europe, one-third of its population, and over 75 million globally. The pandemic caused profound social, economic, and cultural upheaval, reshaping medieval societies. Number 5. Third Plague Pandemic, 1855 to 1959. Originating in Yunnan, China, this pandemic, caused by Yersinia pestis, spread globally via trade routes, killing over 12 million, mostly in India and China. Plague pandemic involved bubonic, septicemic, and pneumonic forms. It spurred modern plague research, identifying Y pestis and its flea transmission. Public health measures and antibiotics eventually controlled it. Number 6. Cholera Pandemics, 1817 ongoing. Since 1817, 7 cholera pandemics, caused by Vibrio cholerae, have affected millions globally, spreading via contaminated water and food. Originating in the Ganges Delta, India, cholera thrives in areas with poor sanitation, causing severe diarrhea, dehydration, and death if untreated. Public health measures of cholera like clean water access and oral rehydration therapy have reduced its impact, though outbreaks persist in vulnerable regions. Number 7. Spanish Flu, 1918 to 1919. This H1N1 influenza pandemic infected one-third of the global population, killing an estimated 50 million people. Spreading rapidly during World War I, Spanish flu caused severe symptoms like fever, body aches, and pneumonia, disproportionately affecting young adults. The Spanish flu pandemic overwhelmed healthcare systems and became one of history's deadliest outbreaks. Number 8. Asian Flu, 1957 to 1958. Caused by the H1N1 influenza virus, the Asian flu originated in China and spread globally, infecting millions and causing 1 to 2 million deaths. Transmitted through respiratory droplets, Asian flu caused typical flu symptoms and was eventually controlled with vaccines and antiviral measures, marking one of the first pandemics managed with modern medicine. Number 9. Hong Kong Flu, 1968 to 1969. Caused by the H3N2 influenza virus, the Hong Kong flu originated in Hong Kong and spread globally, causing about 1 million deaths. While less severe than the 1918 Spanish flu, Hong Kong flu still significantly impacted the elderly and those with health conditions. The pandemic was controlled through vaccines. Number 10. HIV, AIDS, 1981 ongoing. HIV, a virus that attacks the immune system, was first identified in the 1980s and spreads through blood, sexual contact, and from mother to child. Without treatment, it leads to AIDS, a stage where the immune system is severely compromised. Though there is no cure HIV, antiretroviral therapy, ART, has improved life expectancy and quality of life, reducing transmission and progression to AIDS. Over 40 million people have died from AIDS-related illnesses. Number 11. H1N1 Swine Flu, 2009 to 2010. A new strain of H1N1 influenza, initially linked to pigs, spread globally from North America in 2009. Primarily affecting children and young adults, swine flu caused flu-like symptoms and resulted in 151,700 to 575,400 deaths. Vaccines were developed to control the outbreak, and the pandemic was declared over by the WHO in August 2010. Number 12. COVID-19, 2019 ongoing. Caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus, COVID-19 emerged in Wuhan, China, in December 2019 and spread globally. Coronavirus spreads mainly through respiratory droplets released when an infected person coughs, sneezes, talks, or breathes. It affects the respiratory system, with symptoms ranging from mild to severe. For individuals, particularly those with underlying health conditions, the disease can be life-threatening. COVID pandemic led to millions of deaths and major disruptions. Vaccines, testing, and preventive measures have helped control the virus, though new variants continue to emerge. Throughout history, pandemics have tested humanity's resilience, leaving lessons and legacies that shape our understanding of health and survival. By learning about these global crises, we gain insight into our past and tools to better prepare for the future. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might find it interesting, and subscribe to our channel for more content on fascinating topics like this. Thank you for watching, and stay curious.